find the forensic analysis equipment in our portable lab. That should have everything.
Ah, I see you managed to open the safe. I'm afraid I must ask you to hand over those documents. Now. That's it. I have to admit, you're good at your work, Detective. But do yourself a favor. Find your suspect and go home. Stop poking your nose where it doesn't belong.
What the hell happened here? So it was McKaylee after all? Which way did he go? Okay, you try to save those documents, I'll run after him. He got away. But we'll track him down later. Did you manage to salvage anything from that folder? Nicely done. It looks like you saved it just in time. Let's see what we have here. It looks pretty badly damaged, but maybe we can restore it somehow back at the lab. We have some new information. It turns out McKaylee had a run-in with Greens shortly before he was murdered. Could be that's our motive right there. And that's not all. The evidence we found suggests the two of them were illegally selling museum relics through a clandestine auction house. And guess what? They were planning to auction off that medieval helmet today. That can only mean that the helmet we saw on display in the museum was actually a counterfeit. And if that auction is happening today, maybe that's where we'll find McKaylee. I bet he'll want to finish what he started. How about we throw him a surprise party?
Fancy seeing you here, Detective. You think the murderer is lurking somewhere here in this auction house? Well, if that's the case, let me help you. Everyone at these auction houses knows me because I've worked on tons of art pieces for all of them. If you follow me, I can help you blend in with the crowd in the auction hall. I will finish what I started, and no one is going to thwart my plans, including you, Detective. I know you're just doing your job, but I can't afford to let you get in my way. You're not as smart as you think you are, Detective. You have no idea what you're dealing with. Since you apparently can't be trusted to do it, I guess it's up to me to bring the real perpetrator to justice. I'm not going to warn you again. Stay out of it.
I'm sorry, but today we're hosting a private event. You can enter by invitation only. I don't think you're mentioned in our guest list, so please come back another day. Ironically, you must have come here to arrest me. I understand, but first, let me explain. By now, you've probably figured out that Mr. Greens used to auction off museum relics on the black market. I never went to the auctions myself, but since I was his assistant, I helped him prepare the documents he needed to organize the bidding process. When I realized you discovered that folder from Mr. Green's safe, I knew it was just a matter of time before we got exposed. So I burnt those documents to destroy as much of the evidence as I could. But I had nothing to do with Mr. Green's murder. I would never want to see him get hurt. He was like a father to me, in many ways. I'm still kind of in denial. I know you probably won't believe me, but I actually came here to get copies of the receipts for all those transactions so I could hand them over to the police. With Mr. Green's being gone, I think it's time to put his corrupt business to an end too. Thanks. If you put in a good word for me, I'll do whatever I can to help. In fact, I think I might have a suspect. When I first got here, I ran into Grace. I know exactly what she's planning to do. She wants to expose our illegal transaction. She's gotten so obsessive about art that she'd probably go crazy if she knew we were auctioning off museum relics and replacing them with counterfeits. I should have seen it coming. When Grace attended the exhibition in our museum, her expertise helped her realize the helmet on display wasn't authentic. She cracked our scheme open even before you did. I don't want to do any guesswork, but what if Grace is the murderer? I bet she's looking for that helmet right now. If she finds it, she'll be able to prove that the one in the exhibition is a counterfeit, and our museum's reputation will be destroyed for good. We need to find that helmet first. What we did was wrong, I don't deny it, but the museum deserves better. Here's my invitation to the auction. If you show it to the security guard, he'll assume you're with me and let you in. The relic has to be inside somewhere.